Sorry about that. Hello world, welcome back to another favorite stream. Today I am starting a new game, as the title says, and I'm kind of nervous because it's different, you know? Like, I got used to, I'm trying to adjust the settings of everything now, so hold on. I'm used to playing, like, a dating simulator or a horror game like Alien Isolation. I know how to react to those. I know how to do commentary. But this is a new game, and I worry that my commentary would suffer for that. But let's get right into it. If I remember to switch screens. Wow, okay. Hold on. And there we go. Cool. I'm gonna be a bit awkward. Just saying. For like the next 10 minutes or so, maybe the whole stream, I am going to be awkward. So let's just begin. Oh yeah, we're playing the Stanley Parable game. I don't think I said that. Even though the title says it, or game category, I probably should have said it. Introduce the game. I know nothing about it, besides the fact that there's a cool narrator. Yep, that's basically the routine for me starting new games. I enter it just knowing nothing. Also, I did not expect it to take this long to load. My bad. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing I can do about that. All my systems are running fine. So we're just gonna sit here, staring at the black screen. Jeez, I feel really nervous. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he punched buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month, every year. And although others might have considered it soul-lifting, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in,
so I'm gonna have to fix some of the settings.
as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
Oh no, not the past tense.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Damn.
Never in all his years at the company had
home.
this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Is the company closed? Oh, okay, it's my turn to play a game. Cool. I don't know the controls at all. I'm trying to see. Okay, hopefully there isn't, like, the lag isn't too bad, because I don't want to mess around with the settings. Like, at least on stream. So, cool. What do? I don't know how to play. I kind of saw that there were controls, but I suck at reading instructions. Do I just walk around? Can I interact with stuff? Oh. Okay, my mouse makes noise in-game. Oh boy. I'm probably supposed to leave. Oh wait, no, this thing has a red light. No, okay, This is off to a great start. I should have done this beforehand. But let me look at the controls. Let's see. So I know how to move. I'm gonna have to duck at some point. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. Okay. Again, I don't even know what genre of game this is. Is it another horror game? I don't think so. It seems pretty chill. I really love the narrator's voice. So calming. So mouse E1, I don't know what that is, okay. So it looks like these are just it. Okay. Resume the game. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I guess I am supposed to leave. I can't push anything around here. Okay, cool, we're leaving. Okay. Am I... Oh boy, I closed that. Something. I did something. Okay. Well, there goes my office. Okay. What are the limits to like what I can interact with? Like, if I click in a very specific area, will like a very tiny box open, or...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room. So these are other workers' offices. Stanley decides to not go to the meeting room. Stanley decides to explore. Okay, as I was saying, like, if I just click here, forward, will it just open the door? Or if I angle myself to the numbers, can I, like, take out the number? You know, that kind of thing?
Stanley went around touching every little
Okay.
thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay. I'm gonna continue touching every little thing in the office. Excuse you, narrator. Oh boy, can I do parkour? No, okay. Stanley can't jump. Got it. Can I open anything? Okay. Controls are like kind of fast. Maybe I have to decrease the sensitivity. Is this the meeting room? It doesn't have a number. Oh boy, we're not going there. I did something. The music stopped. You will not force me to go to the meeting room before I'm ready.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, sure. I just want to see if there's any little thing I could interact with here. Hold on, I'm gonna go on mute. And I'm back. Is there anything I can interact with outside of the main story? No, okay. And we can't see outside the windows. Stanley, I don't think this is your world anymore. Unless you have blinding sunlight coming out of your windows. Okay. Oh god, it's glowing. Ah, okay. Is this the meeting room? No, okay, I can't open that door. Did I do that? Or was it just proximity? Oh, look at that. It looks like a jail cell. Oh my god, like naked bricks? Bro. Okay, obviously I've never been to jail, but it kind of looks like what I envisioned it to be. Why does it look so depressing? Oh, okay, I can turn off all the computers. Yeah, let's save power. Oh, wow, it's such a mess. Okay, so I don't go there.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
I am being told off by a narrator and I don't appreciate it. Someone spilled coffee. Okay, so I'm wondering, is this office like frozen in time? Or was there like some sort of mass panic that caused the mess? Like, did someone just leave this behind because they were panicking and evacuate it or whatever? Or did it just get knocked over and the person got deleted from existence? Okay. Man, this meeting room is far. Is it just for aesthetics? Does this like office have different looking hallways? Can I close the door behind me?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He's gonna tell me off for going to the right. I just know it. Let's go to the plant. Okay, this light doesn't work.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Let me make some space for my mouse. Okay. So, nothing is clickable just yet. Who knows if later down the game. Yeah, it's a mess. I didn't click this door. Okay. That computer's on. I can't turn it off. Is this the meeting room? It's a bunch of sad looking chairs forming a I don't know words, forming a circle. I think that's the meeting room. It's very sad.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I like the blue
Stanley
carpet.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I cannot see the outside world. Stanley, you're isolated.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Oh, do the clocks
so
work?
utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
I can't sit.
Really worth it.
I wonder if this clock actually keeps track of time. So far, it's almost 1.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Oof, wow. Rude.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
We're going to a sad-looking room. Caution, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Look at me, I'm under the desk. Okay, let me get off. Let me get out. There's a bar in the middle and I just went through it. Cool, okay. And I can't jump. I keep wanting to jump. Okay. Interesting to explore. This is a very scary room. Imagine if all those boxes just like fell over. Can I die? Bunch of cigarettes, okay. Hold on, I'm going on mute. I forgot to unmute, sorry. And I'm back. Can I die? Oh my god!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
That was nasty.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Please don't put me at the very start. I'm at the very start. No, we're going back. Excuse me, narrator.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oops. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So this is an elevator. Okay. Penalty for misuse. Do not jump from cargo lift while it is in motion will cause death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Who is her? I don't know any lore. Oh my god. Do I have someone I care about? Oh. Oh, that changed. Oh boy, I think he never got tired of me. He is really trying to say like, hey, go here. Stop being distracted. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I kind of want to just stand here and not do
This
anything,
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee.
And I'm back. Okay, I don't know if I accidentally adjusted my mic levels, but hopefully
lounge
nothing's
first,
wrong
just to
with my
admire
sound.
it.
Where am I? I think I just keep going forward.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
It's like such a calming
its
color.
grace, its subtle charm.
It's a very corporate color right here.
Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Can I get a drink? What happens if I click on this so many times?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So I'm gonna try to jump off to get into that.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you... What? Really?
Dang.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Maybe you do.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I want to explore what's up there too. I hope I get the chance. Danger everywhere. These signs are great. Can I close the door? There's no way for me to get back up, so... There, okay, I was stuck. Oh boy, it's getting dark. Nothing is opening. The clock is broken over here. It's going backwards. And the time is different. It's 11, I don't know, 16? 11:17, okay. It's going backwards though.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Oh.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh boy. Oh no. I have 3 options and the narrator won't tell me which one to avoid. Narrator, tell me which one to go to so I can ignore that. Okay, I guess I'll just go here.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
What about that
Would you
door?
say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. In total, is this actually real? Like real time? No way. Did you know 21% of players skipped the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. I didn't see the third statistic over here, so let me wait for that. 98.9% are more attracted to Stanley. Damn. Is this real? Oh god, sorry. I was not expecting that cough. My bad. Besides, the attractive statistics, is everything else real? Okay, okay, I like having options when the option is ignoring what the narrator is telling you to do.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I think I pissed him off.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right.
Oh, there's the
and
void.
if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful
Very
game.
dark.
All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Oh.
So why don't you give it 4
Oh, he
hours
is
of play
pissed.
to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh god. No, you're going to the fire. Don't play that sound.
You heartless bastard.
Hey, I
Did
tried
you do it
for
because
like
you hate
2
babies or
seconds.
purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Okay, is he actually going to
yes.
start up one of my actual games, or
let's give it a shot.
It's just a little thing in the world? Oh my god, it's Minecraft.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Hell yeah.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
Bro, he put me in the kiddie pool.
Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Hell yeah, you are. Where? Where?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Oh, man, I actually have to watch this.
See, what does it need? Yes,
jump.
of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
Oh!
It's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze
Good
upon
job,
my work of
narrator.
art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Oh,
Isn't
God.
it grand? Isn't
That
it
was
perfect?
too big to fit.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, yay! It's open. Can I die from fall damage?
Oh, my. It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
What? Do I have to worry about creepers? I can't destroy anything.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Well then. This isn't what I was expecting. What game are we playing next? Let's see.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Oh. I can hold it now. I didn't know that. Go inside the toilet. This seems like a familiar game, like I've heard about it once or twice in my life. But that's about it. Like Portal or something? It seems like that kind of game. I want to pick up that mug. There we go. Okay, so sorry for making anyone motion sick. Okay, let's see if I can squeeze on. Nope, I can't squeeze in there. Okay, there's something I'm clearly supposed to do. Oh. Am I just stuck here? Oh boy. Narrator? Narrator? Oh. Was that always open? Oh god, there's... Oof, that is scary.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
If I do this a couple of times, will the narrator bother me? Probably not.
Genius.
Thank you. I'm really liking the praise here.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
No!
I really don't care much to see you stumble through it.
Oh. Now, how do you doubt you're any wiser for the experience, which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you something. Filing cabinet. Oh, look, it's the room. It's so dark. Where am I? It's so dark, narrator. I'm just falling in the void. Narrator, can you turn on the light? Oh god, narrator. Narrator, I'm sorry for pissing you off. Can I have some light? God, it's hard to see. Is it just me? Narrator, please come back. Oh boy. Okay, room 509. This is like a maze, so I gotta make sure I'm not repeating. Narrator? Okay, this is different. Yep, we're not repeating rooms. There's light. Okay. Okay. That's a window, actually, now that I think about it. That's like new for these hallways. We haven't been getting that many windows. Oh god, it's so dark. Oh god, narrator. Narrator, please come back. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Thank you, narrator.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
I'm in purgatory.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
No, I don't want you to wait. Oh boy. Am I stuck in this void? Okay, it's loading. Cool. Something new is gonna happen. Yes, a fresh start. I am
A soft
so
wind
sorry,
blew
narrator.
outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
We're gonna turn off all the computers. No need to waste power. I can't turn them back on. Why do only some of them have power buttons? Awaiting input. Input received. Okay, I did something. That's not gonna move, okay. Yeah, all the clocks are different times.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I wonder if anything would change in these rooms as I continue passing by.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again.
Aww.
Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two.
He's torturing me.
Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, we're gonna go to the hallway over there.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Safer height.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay, it's been the intro of the game obviously says I'm a workaholic, but did I have someone in my life and I neglected them for work? Oh boy. Oh god, it's dark. Oh god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white,
I have
roll
a wife?
credits. Not picking up
I'm
the
a
phone
trash
is actually
husband.
somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Damn,
or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
Cool.
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
I'm just stuck here.
Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh. Okay. Cool. It's not an actual whole video. Practice?
Excellent.
Oh boy.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Oh, narrator, I am
and
so
finally,
sorry.
if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. This time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh, I can't go to my wife? Oh, that sucks. Oh, man.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
You baby-proofed it.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Oh man, I won't be able to see the wife, the missus. There's gotta be something I can climb, right? Oh man. Am I just gonna go back to my office? Narrator?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
You guys know I'm not going to the left door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want the wife ending.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh boy, I am breaking this game. Oh, I want the wife ending. Do I have no choice? There is nothing I can click. No, the wife! The wife. Oh man. Oh man, I really want to see the wife. Narrator, can I not have a wife?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
Get Chris out of the broom closet.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
Synergize
No, I have
papers.
to.
Hire
I have to
someone
shut the
to
game
synergize
down.
papers.
I have to.
Papers are too synergized.
I have to.
Fire paper guy. Hire someone to fire the paper synergizing guy. Okay, I will admit, I was not listening to a narrator for like the last 5 seconds. What's going on?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Oh, man,
what,
he's
did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Oh? I thought it was
behave exactly as Stanley would.
Oh boy.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Oh boy.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the
to
story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
One more time.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Oh man.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Yeah, that's it.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I am doing as you tell me to, narrator.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Can I not step on the chairs? Meeting room, okay. Synergizing, papers. Push for funding. New coffee, okay. Cool. Everyone is unique. There's nothing I can do here. Synergize core value. Monetize free to play. Broom closet. Yo! There was someone that had to get out of the broom closet. Like David or something.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
These are some nice stairs. Oof, this is fancy. God dang, look at that wallpaper. And these dark doors, dark wood, I don't know. What is that design? It's like an X with a skull or something? Huh. Okay.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Am I actually supposed to talk? It's like Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I'm not supposed to say it, right? Night Shark 115? Yeah, no, okay.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Bro, I'm trying.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is this supposed to happen? Was I supposed to do something?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
Bro, I tried.
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Aww.
Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Oh,
you
no.
Need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Oh, you sound so heartbroken.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
And we have a fresh start.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Huh. Oh, that went up. What happens if I repeat this sequence multiple times? That didn't do anything. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I want the Wi-Fi.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I want the wife ending.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh, that always scares me.
That's her, Stan.
Okay, we're getting the wife ending.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
I can't move.
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about
your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
Aww,
Did you actually think
bro,
you had
I
a
feel
loving
betrayed.
wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Oh, man.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press K on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
I'm stuck.
One might even feel
Okay,
sorry
I am
for him,
so sorry,
except that
narrator.
he's chosen this life.
I will follow your story.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
Oh,
and
boy.
each day that he returned to work was a reminder that
boy,
none
I
of
can't
it would
speed this
ever
up.
happen to him.
Okay, I get it, narrator.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
To spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
To prepare dinner. Oh,
As he wandered
man.
through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
I'm sorry,
Down one
narrator.
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it The Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again,
No,
and
I don't want
again,
to relive
over
it.
and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always
No, I
feel
want it
this
to end.
free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press 6 to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
my wife is gone.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
I'm just
Nothing has
reconstructing my
changed.
office.
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press 1 to go to sleep. Oh boy, okay.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
I
But he
feel
won't
like
listen
it.
to me. He won't
I
stop.
want to listen.
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay, I said I would listen. Please don't make me wait. I said I would listen. I'm sorry. Okay, I have to push it. I'm gonna wait for the second hand to hit 12. Come on. Okay, no, I'm not waiting.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at
But
himself?
I did rebuild my office.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
No,
I'll
narrator,
try
I want
once
to
more
continue
to
the story.
convey all
Please
this to
stop
him.
talking.
I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
Maybe this time, yes.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Council Bark. Do these all open?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, nothing else will interact with me. I can't go back the way I came, right? From where I came? Nope.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Okay.
entered the door on his left.
So I got one ending, I think. The whiteboard ending.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
Fired.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There was someone who was stuck in here, right? I mean, that opens. Before it didn't. Oh god, there's...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Something moved. There was a shadow.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream." Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
No,
So
I'm not enjoying
he
this.
imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me,
Oh my God.
thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
Maybe I shouldn't.
And while he thought it all very odd, and
Ignore
wondered
what the
if this
narrator
voice
tells me
spoke
to
to
do.
all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course,
Oh God.
this was not a dream. How
No,
could it be?
please stop.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his
Oh my
life.
God, this is mind-numbing.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
It won't let me move.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh man, I'm still stuck here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
Oh, this is
Please,
loud.
just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone
Oh,
hear
that's
my
loud.
voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Oh, please, that's
And
loud.
everything went black.
Okay.
This is the story of a woman named
Ooh.
Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
Oh, now my
gathered
ears are
her
sensitive.
belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, For just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Oh, my ears are sensitive.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Sorry. Read the captions for a bit. Let me just lower the volume a little.
In control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Dead.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Nice.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Where's the computer with the input?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That looks like the same thing. No, we're not doing that. Oh, where am I? Okay. Executive bathroom. Oh boy, the narrator really isn't going to talk. Now there's some sort of design on that door. And there's something behind. Okay. There's the input. Am I gonna have to do this 2 more times? I want to see what happens. Oh boy.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead.
Let me see. Okay, 2003. Let's put that.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I don't see any more numbers in this room.
2845.
Yeah, there's no more numbers. Okay.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
What door opened? Oh. This is not spooky at all. Oh, why can't I have a flashlight? Is there anything else I can do here? I mean, I want to see what happens if I input that thing on the computer a few more times. Yeah, legitimately, my brain is kind of numb from all the repetition. Let me go on mute and intake a bunch of sugar.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright, I'm back. Okay, Rooster. Sorry about that. Resume the game. I just had a mouthful of cereal. I don't think you wanted to hear the crunch, so I went on mute.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for. Nope, still on board with death?
Let me see if he says something for going back to the elevator. Nope. There's nothing to do here.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
It takes too long to walk back. I wish I could run.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Let's go. Ooh, I'm still flying. Oh boy.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator. as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Well, okay then.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Ooh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Shows the office from the beginning. Oh. Okay. Corridor pacing of this opening section was important to get right. It's just 2 doors in good time. Filing cabinets. Office computers. Employee database. The current time is internal clock error. Please reset. I can't walk on this. Okay. Button sounds. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Okay. The office. Nature paintings. Okay. And then the credits. What is this? Oh, that's just the partition. The office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. The point of the Stanley Parable HD. Remixes to lose. The point to win. Am I going crazy? Less Stanley. Sorry, I am not reading any of this. I'm just like skimming through. Okay. Why do the lights in the room control room do? What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. So these are just emails. It's not a Q&A. The lounge. The office. The cargo lift. The apartment timer. Oh boy, this place is a maze. Maintenance layout. Meeting room. Ooh. Sending model. The game is now paused. Okay, this is entering a zone I don't know about. The first trailer. Monitor room, elevator, countdown. I feel like I'm getting spoiled. Freedom ending. Freedom ending. Office clock. Okay, so this is where I came from. Employee lounge, underground.
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room? Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you have even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad games. Of course, you should probably spend the next 20 hours somewhere. Yeah, I'm just going to make this easy. When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upward to the power source at the top of the facility.
Okay, where am I? Where am I? Right here. Okay, let me try to go for the exit now. I want plot. Oh boy. Okay, the exit's right there. Sparks, nice. Okay. Making sure I enter every room. The evolution. Damn, okay. Now we can go to the exit. My energy is just drained. I should not have done all that looping.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay, that's all you're gonna say?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Just waiting for the loading screen. Damn, anytime now. Anytime now. Well, I guess I'll save. Why not? Oh boy. Okay, I guess I have to quit the menu. Did I not save correctly?
This is the story of a...
Did I not save correctly?
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
The true test would be the input. I don't think I saved correctly. Oh boy. All that and I didn't save?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here
I hope
either.
the input thing on the computer
Feeling a
is still
wave
there.
of disbelief,
No,
Stanley
okay,
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, so the game remembers I played.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, if the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Nice. Oh, that's an awkward angle for toilet paper. And why do you have a window right where the toilet is? Let me get to the computer. Aw. Oh my god, this opens. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can recognize in this pattern. Hopefully not. Let me explore the office, see if there's a computer there. I want to do the input.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Narrator.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with
Johnny
some calming new age
Thanks
music.
For the follow. Did you get to the broom closet ending? I didn't know there was an ending. I walked past the broom closet a few times, and on the second time it did open, but now it's just barred off, so...
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
an ending.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Could I have fallen in that? Geez, now I'm curious. Is that considered an ending? I don't think so, because obviously the game. Well, I'm probably going to disobey the narrator another time, so I'll walk past it again.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
And I didn't see a computer that had the
door behind him was not shut.
I wanted to.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Is this going to be the same thing as before?
machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
I wonder if that...
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh man, this is slow. Oh?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Where's the death part? Narrator? Narrator, come back. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? Narrator! I think this narrator just likes making me quit the game and like restart it. Oh boy. There's nothing for me to interact with. Okay, I'm just floating. Did I save? I did, okay. I think I'm gonna have to restart again. This second narrator just loves leaving me here, okay. So... let's start that again and see what changed.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them.
Okay,
it was only a matter of time.
Where's the input screen?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to go on the right again. We'll see if anything changes.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I will actually listen to you this time, narrator.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What did the narrator say to do? I'm just gonna go down here. That seems like the wrong thing to do. So. Let's see.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Heck yeah,
so now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
I guess I
Oh,
have...
no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Oh, is he playing with me?
No, not the right.
Of course he is.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Wait, what? What shadow was that? What the heck? Okay. There's something over here. I guess I have to go through here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
There was too much for me to even think about what was getting spoiled.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Employee pirate. Oh, those are all the numbers, okay. What number am I? 427. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And I missed the input computer.
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
I wonder if the two narrators are just like
okay, then.
on opposite sides.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
There's no way for me to get through that door. Okay. Oh man, it's a maze. Hey Kumba Glacier. You missed the Alien Isolation ending? Yeah, it was really fun. I wasn't expecting the game to end that soon. I guess I just missed the objective that told me I finished mission 17.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Be stuck in here.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Assuming you
okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I did. The VOD should still be up, because I think I figured out how to get VODs that last longer than 7 days.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So yeah, basically the only VOD that's still on my page, that is the ending of Alien Isolation. And I had a lot of fun with it. Oh, I forgot that one. Okay. And I just missed the door. Great. But please don't be broken. Oh man.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay, cool. See if we missed anything.
Aha!
Oh.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
What?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
It's called the Stanley Parable. I kind of entered it knowing nothing about it. but honestly, I don't know how to describe the game if I don't know anything about it.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember,
there is
Stanley?
supposed to be a story somewhere.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
This keeps changing, right?
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh, man. Okay. Hopefully this time I make it to the boss office. Oh.
All right. I've got a solution.
Okay.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
This has got early vibes of the game Soma. I haven't heard of that game. Oh wait, this is open. This is new. Okay. How do I turn off that screen? Doesn't look like a can. Should I follow the yellow line or this door? I'm gonna follow the yellow line. This is something new.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving
is this a
forward,
shortcut to the
are we
office?
implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
How about no? Oh, sorry. Let me go on mute for a little bit. Okay, and I'm back. Okay, yeah, let's look at the fern. What do you want me to do here?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
He is teasing me.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I am not going to waste my time looking at it.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, so we did a loop. Okay. Okay, now this door is open. Okay, that's where I came from. Man, I should probably end stream right now. Hopefully you don't hear the ruckus. I'm gonna have to review the VOD. Oh, we're here!
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it.
My number is
Restart.
427. Okay, nothing I can do here. Well, now the narrator's quiet.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
They're mine.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I have a lot of animals in my place.
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Narrator, can
whatever
you
it might be,
put
Stanley.
On the walls? I don't
I'm
want to
ready
go through
for it.
blank hallways again. Oh man. I really do feel punished.
No, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh yay, something new.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
He's
another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh, he isn't. Okay, let me go on mute. Hold on. Sorry, I'm back. Whoa. Okay, that was a bit of lag. Oh god, okay, the stream is gonna lag for a little bit. Hold on, let me fix that. Okay, that should be... Hopefully my stream didn't lag too much. Let's see. Hey, the Money Pro for following. Thanks for that. Wow, okay, that was not a structured sentence. I think my brain is just numb from this game. So, the Stanley Parable died, like, horrible. Nobody even talks about you and you don't have the Ultra Deluxe. I'm not quite sure what you mean there, but thanks for the follow. How do I... Let's get to the right screen. Yeah, I don't have the Ultra Deluxe edition, I think. This is just a game I already had.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Okay. Yeah, it's Ultra Deluxe, like, really that different? I figured...
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what?
it was just something I already had in my library, but...
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
I figured, like, Ultra Deluxe would just be, like,
blank
I don't
simply
know,
because it's written here on this
endings or something.
thing. Wall.
Is it really, like, a very,
well,
like, a drastic difference in gameplay?
Me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really...
Huh, okay, well, I'll look into that after this stream.
I don't want it to be.
Thanks for letting me know.
I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Find a bookstore.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
watch video
whatever
spoilers?
it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Oh, like the trailers?
Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
The trailer is fine, but it's just a type of spoiler that shows.
Well, in the meantime...
Got it. Okay. Then I'll make sure to avoid all the videos. Okay, back to the beginning. I mean, I often
all
just
of his co-workers
start games without knowing anything about it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Press door 435 times. Well, alright.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I've lost count. Because the clicks aren't synced with my
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
Oh,
yes,
man.
Almost certainly 50 clicks.
Is this really the kind of gameplay you want to see? Just me staring at a door, clicking at it? Now, does it mean click as in mouse clicks or in-game clicks? Because those are different. It'll be more in a second. Okay, I'll trust you.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Door what? 417? Oh god, okay. Let me move this out so I have more space for my mouse. For 19, 18. Okay, so it should be down this hallway. By the way, it is never at the 2 doors. 20 clicks, okay.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Jeez. Sorry about the coughing. Do 4... what? Okay. Numbers are hard. 230, okay. So that's my door. Three, 437. Dang it. Okay.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Right here.
Now, back to door number 437.
Man, the one time I listen to the narrator and it's just to do this.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine.
Copy machine. Right here.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
There's no way to climb.
Yes!
Oh.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
You sound so excited. Oh man, I think I really tortured him.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 43. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
How?
Really now? What were you thinking?
Maybe if there's like boxes next to them. Behind you. Find another next to that window. Oh! Input! Let's go. Okay. Wait. That was it right there? I keep moving. I'm so sorry. One of these, right? Oh. Wait, there was something. The blue chair. Is this considered blue? Do that one. How? Oh! That is cool. Is that all I do here? Nice, let's try going into the window. Into the window? While on the desk. Okay. From the desk. Oh. Man, you were just telling me a bunch of little secrets. Okay.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative
almost
tropes.
all the secrets.
So, now that you're
man,
here,
how long
what do
did
you
that
think?
take you?
Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Oh. Honestly, yes, please. I want
in that
story.
case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
You're stuck in the window till you reset
think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time.
I kind of want to hear
What
the
if
narrator.
the other option is
like
even
listening to the
longer?
narrator.
How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration?
Oh, okay, I feel
and
called
this
out.
is Rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
After this line?
Though if the other option...
Oh yeah, he's just talking. Okay. And I guess I quit to menu, begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Health and wellness. Oh, yes! Now what does that do? Welcome, Stanley, to Hackett. So this is what you mean? Press one of these buttons 8 times. You gotta reset it again. Press to begin the game. Okay. Oh, okay. Is this gonna do the same thing? Okay, I won't do that again. My bad. I see an option to click something and I click it, okay. Okay,
but Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. Big. In here I can be happy forever.
I didn't mean to click that. Whoops. Your hitbox is large. I guess it is.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
That's it, I'm just stuck here.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt,
okay, and now I just begin the game again.
Was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end.
Yep. And now we get to storyline. Yep. There is a weird feature in the old Stanley Parable. Okay, yeah, that's my version. Got it. Oh. Send out the phone. Yeah, I can't answer that phone. Wait, is it this phone?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today.
That sounds like my wife.
We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar.
My very beautiful and very alive wife.
Beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh man, it's quiet. Where's my buddy go? Mr. Narrator? Bucket. Bucket. No bucket. Oh. Okay. Oh, were you talking about the list of groceries? Honestly, I wasn't listening. I figured it was just not important. No? So, you were saying there was a weird feature in this version of the game? Bucket is a companion. A companion?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'll listen to you, narrator. I don't want to go through loops again.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Poor broom closet. 8 button is in the right direction, not the right door. By listening to the narrator.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't know what you mean by that. Is that something that's gonna come up soon? Money in the morning, money in the evening. Money for breakfast, money Chris. Okay. Oh god, get out of here. Okay. Nothing to do on that computer. These open again. Now I wonder where this goes. Nice elevator music. That didn't go anywhere. Does this go nowhere? It goes nowhere. Okay. Oops, wrong way. Oh, that room's been explored.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Nice, now we're actually going around with the story. 8. This is what you're talking about. 8. This button right here? Oh, really, narrator? You meant the keypad. Okay. Yeah, narrator's sick of me. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, wait. I can click it now. It's just the dot's not there. Where's the dot? There we go.
Eight.
That's it? That was all you need to do. Cool. Okay, nice. Just small little details everywhere. This time, narrator, I promise I'll listen to you and go through the right door. Just to save both of us some time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Not this time. Nice sound effects, okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, this open, okay. Nothing else? Okay. Cameras. Nothing to press here.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
Okay, we were here before.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I wonder if we'll see someone in here. Did you get cold feet? No? Fired? Fired. Oh, do you mean like when I said I was here before? No, I just didn't listen to the narrator and I got here twice. Through alternative means. This looks like it's gonna throw me.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh. Okay. It's a huge room. Where did I come from? Did I come from here? That looks about right. Okay, that's lit up. There are stairs over here. Oh, am I supposed to press the buttons in order? Well, that's pressed. Okay. Let's find number 3, I guess. So 1, 2. Where's number 3? That won't open. Okay. Number 5. I see something white over there. That's number 3. Mind control idle. Okay. Awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
I'm back.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
So...
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you say that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless, to see you made humble. This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye. Okay.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh, there's a button up there. Well, I'm dead. And now let's press the off button.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, nothing to press around here. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Let's get to the mind control room one more time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Blocked anymore. Do I want to go down there? No, I feel like I'm going to get stuck in a loop that's going to take forever to get out. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. Okay, that's what the first quote was. Does this room change? No, okay. Man, my wrist is getting stiff from this.
Here's the door, just go. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, we're gonna turn on the lights, see all the screens, this is gonna pop up.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
The screens aren't turning on. Wait, does that happen later? No, okay, this is... Oh, wait, I walked backwards. Okay, this turns on the screens.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building,
There's my desk.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
That's number 4, okay. So that's the
happy
building we saw
or sad
before.
or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power.
Anyway, all my coworkers are gone. Was I just stuck dreaming that I was an office worker for years on end?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
This doesn't feel like
he had
an end.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
And poor Stanley was probably just a government experiment.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Movement
the feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I don't think Stanley was happy. He's very confused. And we're back here. Oh boy. Well, okay. That's the end of this stream. I don't know if there's more to this game. I'll look into it. Well, try not to spoil it myself. And I'll look into the Ultra Deluxe Edition too. But my brain is tired. And I am tired of going through endless hallways. So, see you next time. I don't know. Guaranteed streams on Thursdays. I might be able to stream this weekend. We'll see. See ya. And thanks for following and thanks for chatting. Bye.